Sawmill's not running today, so there's not going to be any sawing videos, but I do have one here that you might be interested in, so let's watch it together. Welcome back, anybody. My LT40 here has 53.8 miles. No, it's not really miles. I think it's actually hours. Why don't we do this again? Welcome back, anybody. My LT40 has almost 54 hours on it now. I changed the oil at about 20 just because I wanted to do that. I think they recommend 40. But I'm going to do another oil change now because it's springtime, and even though it's a little premature, I figure it's not such a big deal. So I know it sounds really boring about what I'm going to do, changing oil. Who really wants to watch that? But I have a feeling you might find it interesting because when I look at this engine at first and where the oil filter is, it's going to be a royal pain in the butt to take the oil filter out, number one, and also to take it out without running oil all over everything. But I think I found a way of doing it, and that's why I'm getting you guys involved. Shouldn't say guys, you people involved, so you can see how all of this is done. And so let's get you moving someplace. I'll get you set up and we'll get everything ready to go to drain the oil and then remove the filter. Now for you watching, what I'm using, this small adjustable wrench is a Husky, and the term adjustable wrench fits Husky brand to a T because every single time you touch something with it, you have to adjust the jaws on it. You touch it once, adjust the jaw. Do it again, adjust the jaw. So every time you do anything, you have to readjust the jaws. So again, calling this an adjustable wrench is very appropriate with the Husky brand. I bought the Husky brand because I needed something in a hurry. I didn't really have any choice. I would never buy Husky brand again. Anyway, I've run the engine for a short time to warm up the oil, and just gonna let it drain. Nice thing about having the hose and everything is that it's available outside of the engine mount, makes it a lot easier to drain. The only difficulty or downside is because of all the fittings and everything, it doesn't drain quickly. Not that it's a big deal. You just can't do this all in a big hurry. So while that's draining, I think what we're going to do through the magic of video editing is we're going to jump up onto the area where I'm going to be taking the oil filter out, and we're going to get started on that. Okay, as the oil is draining, we need to do some work to get the oil filter taken off. Again, it's a very, very difficult thing to do. Let me kind of go mobile here. And you can see the oil filter way, way back in that little hole. And it's not inaccessible 100%, but it's like 90% inaccessible. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here, we're going to turn the key to the ACC position, and we're going to engage the blade, or basically engage the blade. There, now that we're up, turn the key off, take the key out just to be safe. I hope you're watching this, Ralph. And we're gonna get set up now to do some more stuff. This is gonna be cool. Okay, now that the engine has been pivoted into the drive position, I'm going to take and loosen these two bolts down here and these two bolts over here, which hold on the drive belt guard, and we're going to get that thing removed. So let's put you here and we'll get this thing pulled off. And you have to engage the belts in order to have enough clearance to get the guard off. So now the guard's off, and you're going to be repositioned to take a look at the oil filter. You may have remembered from the earlier how basically inaccessible the oil filter is, but now it's still completely accessible. And what I've got to do is figure out a way of putting something down below here. I'm thinking I'll just get a piece of a double layer of aluminum foil to make a little bit of a bowl, dam, whatever you want to call it, to collect whatever oil gets discharged, leaks out, and get everything taken care of. So let me go back down to the house, grab some aluminum foil, and I'll be back. So hold on. Okay, I'm back. I've got some aluminum foil here. No idea how well or badly this is going to work, but trying to catch as much oil as I can. And you and I both know that there's a better way of doing this. It's just that I don't know what that better way is. So I'm just going to form a little something to catch the oil as it comes out, and hopefully at least catch most of it. Probably won't catch all of it. I'm going to have to hold that there, I guess. I don't know if you can see this clearly, but I'm using a 76 millimeter oil filter wrench. Put that right over there. We're loose already. Okay, that's loose. And let's get this thing taken off quickly so as little oil as possible spills out. Come on. There. That wasn't too bad. So what I'm going to do is leave you running for a moment, and again, through the magic of video editing, I'm going to go grab a paper towel and get everything wiped up, put the new filter back on. All right, so let's get this filter out of the way. I'll set that over here where it can make more mess. And we'll get this wiped down. Definitely should have wiped the sawdust off the outside of this, which we'll do that next time. Doesn't help now. Okay, so that's all wiped down. And what I'm going to do first, before I put the filter on, is I'm going to get this thing out of here, go dump it, and I'm going to try to clean up all of the oil that's underneath first. Probably going to get this oil under. It's trying to make corrosion that way, but it doesn't look so we don't end up anyways. What's the choice? I'm guessing that the oil is just showing because that's what I do. Oil under more than I should see. So I'm guessing maybe it's showing here using the oil I did the first one change. That's what I'm doing that. So it's kind of somebody else's fault. So anyway, I'm going to see what I can get in that position. Okay, got a little container of motor oil here, and genuine Kohler brand oil filter, which even has a freshness seal on here, which will get pulled off. Look at that. A little bit of oil on the O-ring here. There we go. Hang on, I'm not done yet. Don't get all nervous. There, that looks pretty good. Okay, so now what we need to do is put the oil back in. All right, now for the exciting part. And I know you've been waiting for this for a very long time. Now we add the oil. I'm all kinds of excited about doing this. Got to clean the O-ring off of the cap, and it is covered with sawdust on the outside of the O-ring, so it's good that they have it. All right, plug this in and we'll just touch. And we're there, and this thing is right here, all site, not quite. Okay, put it in a little bit, get out the oil, and all the oil. That's a little tricky, little messy, but let's see how it works. I'm putting this in with a 5-quart container, so I'm going to tell you how much oil this thing takes. Check the manual again. I believe it's somewhere between 1 and 2 quarts. But again, check yourself. I'm just putting it on until it runs on the floor, okay. And no, I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't think that I would. Just stick down. Unfortunately, it shows oil, but I don't think there's enough oil in it. Try it again. We are good. First shot, we are perfect with the oil. So that's a good thing. Okay, you thought we were all done. We're not. I gotta start the engine, make sure we're okay as far as oil and everything. So we'll start up the exhaust blower. And start the engine up a little bit. Looking good. Key out. While we're on the subject of lubrication, I just want to show you something which is something I bought a while ago. One of my subscribers, actually Ben from Dusty Ranch, asked about this. This is the oil can I use. So it's a Goldenrod brand made by Dutton Laneson Company, made in USA, #1. And the thing I like about it is I've watched many videos where people want to put on the ATF on their mill, and they buy these spray bottles or spritz bottles or whatever you want to call it, which are very messy. They spray, they don't, or mist or whatever, but this puts out a nice even flow of easily regulated ATF. And why don't I just show you quickly so you can see. This is not really supposed to be an ad, but I do want you to see how this thing works because it's really slick, and once you use one, you're really gonna like it. So let me go get set up here and we'll show you. Anyway, doing the chain here, we got a little bit of oil coming out. Yep, we're good. Now watch this. You're gonna just love how this thing works. We put out just the amount of oil we want, within reason, of course. It doesn't spray all over the place, although if you look on the floor, you'll see where it is bleeding all over, but that's because I'm putting on too much. But the point is, I think it's a wonderful tool, and I highly recommend that you buy at least something similar. It doesn't have to be the same brand, of course, but you'll really like it better than these spritz bottles. So anyway, let's continue with the video.